Well, games at this level don't come too much bigger than this one.
Hello, everybody.
90 minutes to decide whether they
match.
can take the big step up. The manager has challenged his players to deliver a statement, a warning shot to prospective opponents for next season. This is it. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. And we're underway. Jordan come into this game needing something to fall short. Oh, shooting chance! Well, that's another chance! A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
That's what all good teams do these days. Pressing from the front is highly effective.
Merino. He's a sharp little ball here.
Well, someone I'm really looking forward to seeing is one of a kind, El Diego. The word legend is badly overused in our world, Peter, but he qualifies with room to spare. An absolute genius.
Yeah, just watching the guy play is a thrill. He's so different, just brilliantly different.
Can beat teams pretty much on his own.
And here's Vinicius Junior. No foul, says the referee. Kubo. Hernandez. Interesting ball. Costa Curta kept his eye on it, and he's there. Kubo. Kubo gets a cross in. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some concern.
He's had a hit! Yes, it's in! There is your perfect party piece. It is what they called for. It is what they have been yearning for. Well, it's taken a big deflection, but boy, he will want that one.
After 15 minutes is number 18, Marcus Rashford. Marcus Rashford. Marcus Rashford.
Jordan have their opener. It is a goal of real significance.
This is going to make things very...
Can he put it away? And yes, it's there! And once more, we are all square. You score, we score.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
Barcelona grabbed the equaliser, and we're all square.
Yeah, it's always a dangerous time when you've just scored. You can easily lose focus and then bang, you're pegged back again.
Vinicius Junior going face-to-face with his great rival, and he's certainly onside. Decent hit! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball.
He has saved the goalkeeper's blushes there. What great defending.
And here's Vinicius Junior. Rodri. And here's Maradona. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. Hernandez. Passing is crisp and sharp. Gently done. Distributed tidily. Kubo. Kubo's cross. Mohamed Salah. And here's Inzaghi. Pass is just off target. Over to the left. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Rodri does well to get it back. Kubo. Filippo Inzaghi.
That right side seems to have become a very good outlet for them now. Look, it's the width that's providing this momentum, and they look set to further exploit. Well, the defence have two choices: deal with the man or deal with the space.
Haaland. Mohamed Salah. Cleared without complication. And that has left him in a heap. Kubo. And the finish! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Kubo is offering a wry smile there.
Substitution.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
And now they can spring out of defence. Vinicius Junior. Oh, that's fabulous. And he's had it nicked away. Rodri cuts it out. Foden. Spread it left. Back into the middle. Vinicius Junior. Goal kick. No, I stand corrected, it's a corner. Brilliantly cut out. Danger averted for now. Hernandez. And it's gone back to the keeper. Courtois sends that a long way. Merino. Rashford. Showing good feet. Oh, it's played into the area.
2 added minutes has been
And that should be
indicated.
the keepers. Vinicius Junior. Foden fiddles it through. Hernandez crosses. And through to the goalkeeper. And there's the end of the first half. A pretty decent watch this, and each side has contributed in equal part. Couple of very good goals for the crowd to enjoy, and a game which is right on the edge. At half-time, it's one each. So both teams heading off for the break. An interesting game has brewed up here, hoping perhaps for a little bit more from both parties in the second half. But the score at half-time is 1-1. Shot a goal! It's run loose. Oh, he's been caught, and again! He's scored!
Well, it's hardly a great surprise to see him doing something thrilling, and it should send a strength and courage through every one of his teammates from here.
What a great header, got plenty on that.
Yeah, he makes those runs with great stealth and a ghost-like arrival to get his head to the ball.
Barcelona take the lead.
Yeah, for me, this team seems to find it easier to attack than defend, but now they're going to need to dig in at the back a bit.
Beckenbauer. Here's Rodri. Nicely aimed pass. Nicely weighted ball. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Jordan clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Whistle's gone, that's a foul. And he welcomes it in. Rashford was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And it's Maradona. Well timed, excellent interception. Jordan really looking to get back into this at the start of the second half. Foden. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that.
Substitution on the field. Number 10, number 7, Filippo Inzaghi.
Maradona proving dependable as ever. Another terrific day at the office for him. Well, having that sort of player in your side is reassuring because the rest of the team knows he can make his influence count at any stage. It's simply part of his package. When he really wants to, this fella scores.
He won't be happy with that one. Rodri. Maradona. And he's running through. The movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. It's a good run down the right.
Jordan are definitely going about this the right way.
They're coming again and again.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it. Unless they can devise a quick counter-attacking plan, they're going to need to see much more of this ball.
He is through here. Deflected behind for a corner kick. It's their second corner of the game. It's a mighty effort. No, he didn't quite meet it right. That has been cut short. Well, that is one way to stop him. And they're back on the ball again. Quality ball. João Cancelo. Well, that has not gone well. Jordan do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball.
Barcelona surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Costa Curta gets across to intercept that. That's been cut out, well played. Chooses to go cross-field. Short changes him with that pass. And back to the keeper they go. Well, it has been a very watchable, sometimes rather desperate contest. Understandable, one supposes, when considering what's at stake here.
Well, Peter, as you said, this is huge. Could do with more intensity and purpose, though, if they're looking to turn this around.
He can get that clear. Hernandez. Vinicius Junior. And he's in on goal. And here's Rafael Leao.
Barcelona certainly don't need to overcommit now. Their priority lies further back.
He's got
There will
away.
be 1 minute added time.
Vinicius Junior. Looking for options for movement. Pops him off it and wins back the ball. Couldn't quite squeeze that one through. And the referee brings it to a close. Jordan did lead. Indeed, they controlled, but they managed to throw it all away. Well, little question that this is the box office game at this level today. Thank you for joining us. You've made a very good choice. There's so much resting on the game. It should be a cracker. Red and black wherever you turn. The San Siro is buzzing. Certainly up for this one. So it's down to business here. Jordan cannot consider the option of defeat. It's not a question of want, but must. And Dijk cuts it out. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. That has been cut short. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Milan clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Rashford charging forward, the ball at his feet. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, this guy, Rodrigo de Paul, is one of the very best when it comes to moving the ball.
All eyes on the referee. It's a penalty. Jordan have themselves a chance from the spot to get them off and running. That's an extraordinary save from Sommer. Golden opportunity wasted.
Oh, Peter, I'm not a great reader of body language, but I didn't like the way he walked up to that. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Van Dijk calmly anticipates. Oh, a delicate chip through. Romero makes the interception. Havertz. Rodri. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
He's had it taken off him. And it's Modric. That's a good ball out wide. Messi. Oh, well played. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Milan clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Now, who's going to be first to this? He's got away with one there.
Really was just waiting to pounce on any slip-up, and he was gifted a chance. It might not be such a bad idea playing this short and into feet.
Yeah, they've got to find a way around this huge height disadvantage. And that has been cleared. And now they can spring out of defence. Jordan do have a chance to counter here. Rashford. And that could set him on his way. Kubo is alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. De Paul. Messi. Picked out brilliantly. So we're still where we started right now.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Real chance! Denied by an instinctive save.
Filippo Inzaghi really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Oh, he's been caught now. Decent hit! Oh no, it's an own goal!
Well, that's really unfortunate. He'll be kicking himself at the moment, and believe me, I know how that feels.
So one moment's crazy confusion, but they all count.
Look, often chances are hard to come by in these games, so just one mistake could be all it takes to make the difference.
Oh, well played, well played. Kubo. He's found a way through. Oh, he's been flattened there. Oh no, this does not look good.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
The sides separated then just by that one unfortunate moment. 1-0 the score. He's got a side of goal!
Oh, once he made the save, it didn't take the keeper long to start barking at his defence.
De Bruyne has another go! Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Kubo. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Pops him off it and wins back the ball. Aims beyond the defence. He has found the way through. Great chance! And it's in! A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
Perhaps deserves a little bit of sympathy here, because that's a goalkeeper's nightmare. It's clear that the keeper was unsighted by his defence, and by the time he picked up the flight of that, it was too late.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
And he's made sure that's not getting through. And he's intervened well there.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Some resolute defending there. Filippo Inzaghi.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
It's Inzaghi! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Merino. And here's Inzaghi. Kane. Hakimi. He's shifting through the gears here. Gets his pass away. Sommer catches it safely. Filippo Inzaghi. Oh, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. Out to the right. And the whistle goes for half-time.
Well, it's hard to say whether a two-goal advantage under these circumstances is decisive or not, but so far I haven't really seen enough to indicate that the opposition can come out in the second half and improve to that degree.
Jordan go in at half-time on a comfortable two-goal cushion. And we're off again. Changes made by neither side from what we understand. Couldn't quite squeeze that one through. Oh, the run has been sold. Oh, that is asking for... Can he finish? And it's there! And there is his 30th goal. That is lovely. Finished with amazing expertise.
Well, the ball flight may be unpredictable, but the predictable part was the technique. It screamed goal all the way.
A case now of complete control. Kubo, and he's managed to get free. And the shot! It's a goal! Over the hills and far away! No catching them now! That is just remarkable, the amount of bend he got on that.
Oh, that's a measured delight. The curl he applied was immaculate.
So without question, it is one of the most awaited, most anticipated days on the footballing calendar. So many teams, so many ambitions, and only a handful will go forward to achieve those ambitions. That is the nature of our fascinatingly competitive game. And nobody in this atmosphere can hide from the truth about how much this game matters. The scene overflows with colour and passion. We have already started here. Just no time to dwell on the ball there. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. It's Inzaghi! Oh, what and it's come back out to him. Goal! goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes.
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, that's not the best attempt by the keeper, and he's just paid the ultimate price, hasn't he?
So, a breakthrough already. Caicedo. It's a really well-measured ball. Bruno Fernandes! Bruno Fernandes! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Well, I can understand why his thinking was that way inclined.
Bruno Fernandes. Can he get onto this? Messi. No, he's not going to get any further than that. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Now it's Rashford. Havertz. Jordan have hit the front early, a foothold in the game.
It's been a super start. They've made their intentions clear and they've backed them up.
Here it is, crossed in. Jordan leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score. Bruno Fernandes. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Rudiger calmly anticipates. Inzaghi did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Stood up well to him there. Defending in numbers, sharp and uncompromising. Son Heung-min chasing after it. Jordan have reclaimed it. Now then, the ball's come loose. Climbs up big! And he hits the net. And this is getting better and better.
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. Jordan are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
Gets his pass away, and he's picked out the run. Hits one! And it's there! And they're at it again in double quick time. Simplicity itself.
That's just a great finish, but it's down to very clever movement. You can see this has been obviously worked on the training ground. He knew exactly where he wanted the ball, and it all came good.
A case now of complete control.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
He's big header! Keeper's got his work done. Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. And as you can see, we've already started here. And he's had it nicked away. Kubo. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, what more can we say, Peter, about Phil Foden? Described as so good and fundamental to his team, and some of the best brains in football have said that. He deserves it. He's got to be one of the most exciting players of his generation. What a talent.
He'll try from distance. Gave it a go, but off target.
Well, at least he's not short on confidence. Trying from that sort of distance, why not?
Havertz. Looking for the run.
Oh, that was expansive and incisive. The type of move to please any coach.
Rodri. And here's Inzaghi. Oh, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Oh, that's fabulous. That's headed upfield. And here's the chance to counter. Oh, no joy this time. Griezmann is onto it in a flash. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Messi.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
It's one! It's in! And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
He weighed up the landscape, Peter, and he stuck it bang in the corner.
Liverpool are in front now, the game's only goal.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
And here's Inzaghi.
Jordan are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Now he's off and running. Pass is just off target. Rodri. Rodri puts his foot on the gas. Hakimi. Kubo. Kubo. Jordan have reclaimed it. Filippo Inzaghi. Can he put it away? It's been shipped out wide. Griezmann. Played towards the other side. And he was quick to react. Well, that's beautifully weighted. I think he's gone for goal. Oh, he's really drilled it. The message is clear. None shall pass. That's really well manoeuvred. He's got the shot away! And again! And he's managed to get rid. He's having a hit! And he's gone searching crossfield. Bit of a communication breakdown there, it seems. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it. How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example. Jordan truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half-time.
He is through here. Short changes him with that pass. Looking to set free a runner. Messi. Over to the left.
Griezmann really added the width there thanks to his willingness to make the run.
Havertz gets it away. Well, we expected better, and so did he. Now it's Rashford. Oh, it's a sweet ball, that. Rodri. Filippo Inzaghi. It's out of play for a goal kick. And that has left him in a heap. Driving forward. Amrabat. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. And we've reached half-time. Well, a very decent watch up to now, but just the one goal so far. It has been competitive and combative throughout.
This is a forced
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
There's the start of the second half.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Now, what about a counter-attack? And it's Messi. Moved on forwards. Safi Sali. Fires from distance. That's a half-decent try.
Well, he doesn't need a second invitation, even from that range.
Just eases him off the ball. And that's a throw-in. Goes in for the header! Goalkeeper's done supremely well to deal with that.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Liverpool are looking to go forward now. And that'll be a goal kick. That's been cut out, well played. Oh, there's a probing ball. Rodri. Griezmann. Stood up well to him there.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Kubo is sporting a guilty look after that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
He's picked and the shot! Now, who's going to be first to this?
Sergio, what are you thinking? Jordan are not doing enough to get themselves back in the game. They're not as threatening as their opposition. It's got to change.
Well, the referee's pulled play back and has booked him for the original offence.
Substitution on the field. Number 10, number 7, Filippo Inzaghi. Number 22, Mikel Merino.
Oh, good steal, he just read it.
Number 11,
Now it's Foden.
Messi.
He's got away.
Number 17, Son Heung-min. Number 21,
And that has been
Mikel
clubbed away.
Merino.
That'll be a throw-in.
Substitution in progress.
Hakimi, and they win it back again. Not the most accurate pass. Has a look and has a go. Into the arms of the goalkeeper.
Well, he's hit it well enough for me. I suppose it could be a deliberate attempt to just draw that defence out.
Couldn't squeeze it through. Rashford in acres of space out wide.
Jordan are definitely going about this the right way.
This is a really front-footed approach.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Just off target.
His reputation is better than what we've just seen.
Gently done. And he cuts out the supply. Jordan still have the cards to affect this game. And it's Rashford. Gets his pass away. Oyarzabal.
Jordan really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Lenormand wins the duel this time. Lenormand kept his eye on it, and he's there. Oyarzabal. Havertz. Mikel Oyarzabal. That's a throw. Out again for a throw-in.
Oh, that's such a good run. More of that, please.
Has a go! A real chance and a real let-off.
Yeah, that was a fantastic run, and it showed how brilliantly energetic he is.
Can he get it through? And here's Rashford. And the counter is on. And he's managed to get free. Up he goes! They've scored! And that should do it! Within sight of the finish line. Simple, certain, effective. He just guided it in.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
So that's two now without reply.
Yeah, I can't think of a better time, Peter, to get that two-goal cushion. That, for me, should be decisive.
Oh, that is a nice touch. He's shifting through the gears here. Grealish. And Dijk calmly anticipates. Rodri.
There will be 3 minutes.
Son Heung-min. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. That is good alertness. Fiddles it through. Nicely spread. Messi. That's an excellent interception. Liverpool. And that's that. Well, that's a tough one. Losing is never good, but this one feels especially hard to take. Not a lot that went glaringly wrong. So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped. Undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So that's got things underway. Hakimi kept his eye on it, and he's there. Amrabat did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Now it's Inzaghi. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Marino, passing is crisp and sharp. And the finish! Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, a player that's very much moulded in the role of the...
He gets big! It's loose now and they want to get it back. That pass has been well intercepted. Threads one in, played into space out wide. Van Dijk gets across to intercept that. It's a goal kick. Rashford. Now it's Saka, and he's managed to get free. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Corner it is.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Can he put it away? It's out for a goal kick. Van Dijk picks it up from the goal kick. Oh, it's a sweet ball, that. Kubo gets his pass away. Marino. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, it's plain for all to see who has settled into this game with the greater superiority. Now for a goal.
Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Oh, that just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
Inzaghi herring after the ball here. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Could move up a gear here. He has found the way through. Shapes to shoot!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Hakimi, forwards and with intent. Played back in. Beckenbauer gets over and intercepts. Quality ball. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Galatasaray clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Amrabat. And he cuts out the supply. Madueke. He's gone for goal. And the keeper's well positioned.
Galatasaray certainly look a very capable counter-attacking team. They're direct, they're quick, and to be honest, they're full of belief that it'll pay off.
Rodri. Mendes promptly onto that, and that is that. Saka. And it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Yeah, the idea was right. The delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
And there's green grass ahead of him. Kubo is onto this. Finds himself unceremoniously floored. Oh, there's a probing ball. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Well, it looked promising, but the final ball is just not quite right. Rashford is in a really good position out wide. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. And that's not going to reach. Danger averted for now. And he was quick to react. And it's Kane. Kubo. He's a sharp little ball here. Mendes did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. And it's half-time here. But it has been a half largely of could-haves and should-haves. Perhaps the more impatient amongst the supporters will feel they're overdue a goal. But it's certainly not for the want of trying, so nothing to show as yet. At the break, it's 0-0. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Yeah, it's a half that's had a limp finish after a decent start, so the manager has to re-energise and re-enthuse his players to come back out pumped.
So we are still where we were at the beginning. It is 0-0 at the break. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half.
Jordan clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
And he's picked out the run. He's picked his way through. It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Oh, good-looking ball. Nicely spread. And they can counter here. He's found a way through. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. Nicely weighted ball. Cross from Hakim. He rises! Saka. Adweke.
Jordan have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending and they got away with it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Rashford.
Well, that's the first attempt, Peter, we've seen at one of those raking passes just to spread the play.
Played out to the left flank.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Adweke.
The attendance for this
It is
match
still
was
anyone's game, 0-0. Now that's cause for mild irritation.
Saka, well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Great chance! And it's in! His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Well, his appreciation of space then was absolutely exceptional. A moving genius.
Substitution for Galatasaray. Number 24. Coming on the field is number 9, Messi.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. So a couple of front-footed alterations here, a pair of forwards entering the field.
Well, it'll be interesting to see what system they'll be playing with now, Peter.
So the first moment of real significance.
Well, when the going gets tough, etc., They can still turn this round, I think.
Oh, Red, nice interception. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. Messi. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Decent hit! Oh, taken with style. Two up and threatening to pull clear.
Perhaps deserves a little bit of sympathy here, because that's a goalkeeper's nightmare. It's clear that the keeper was unsighted by his defence, and by the time he picked up the flight of that, it was too late.
Galatasaray are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Merino. Beckenbauer calmly anticipates.
This is the time you need that pace.
Galatasaray finding their passes. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Galatasaray clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Son Heung-min. Oh, super ball. Can he finish? It's a loose ball. Hakimi gets rid without sophistication. And now the breakaway. The message is clear. None shall pass. Oh no, what has happened here? Works it forward. Could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing. Played long and they could be in here. Well timed, excellent interception. He's looking to set free a runner. Couldn't quite squeeze that one through.
Well, this does not look promising, Peter. The least they can do is to give the crowd something to cheer about, but that might be difficult from here.
That's been cut out, well played. Couldn't squeeze it through. Rodri. For Merino. Havertz. And it's Rashford. Rashford. He's shifting through the gears here. Quality ball. Pinches it off him. Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. That's headed upfield. Looking for options for movement. Van Dijk.
Messi really added the width there thanks to his will.
And the referee brings it to a close. Jordan were a team not short on effort, but ultimately they were found wanting when it mattered. That is... So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped. Undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena. Absolutely perfect for a game of this nature. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Into the middle. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And he was quick to react. Akun. And he's in on goal. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Yeah, Virgil van Dijk. He's just about unbeatable in every department, Peter. He's strong, he's quick, he's totally dominant in the air. And what's more, he seems to really love a tussle. His passing's good too, and he never seems to lose it in important areas. I'd expect this team to notch up a lot of clean sheets with him on board.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim. Corner it is.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Rashly rises! Oh, split-second reaction.
Son Heung-min clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
It's their second corner of the game. Galatasaray are looking to go forward now. Oh, that's well spotted. Alexander-Arnold. There they go, hunting in packs. Alexander-Arnold is fouled. Always going over the top.
Ah, look, his thinking was more audacious than his attempt.
Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Akun. Can he get it through? He's picked his way through. Lenormand did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. And that is a little undercooked.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
Oh, that's fabulous. And the finish! Goal! Galatasaray! And Galatasaray have the lead. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive. The finish, exquisite.
Galatasaray have penetrated for the first time.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
Mikel Merino does really well to win the ball there. And it's Van Dijk. And here's Haaland. Gets his pass away. Threads one in. No, that's been intercepted. That's a lovely, neat pass. Haaland. And he's had a hit! They've scored! And they're at it again in double quick time!
Perhaps deserves a little bit of sympathy here because that's a goalkeeper's nightmare. It's clear that the keeper was unsighted by his defence, and by the time he picked up the flight of that, it was too late.
Galatasaray are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Amrabat. And no, that was never going to make it. Amrabat calmly anticipates. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
It's looking to set free a runner. In towards the middle. Cleared without complication. Akun. Akun! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Well, Peter, he clearly felt he was being invited to shoot, and it wasn't the worst decision he could have made.
And he's intervened well there. And it's Messi. Well, they could break here. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Haaland. Haaland unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Shot could be on. Akun. And the counter is on. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Spread it left.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Fiddles it through. It's Son Heung-min. He's shifting. It's Son Heung-min! Good effort, and it is right on half-time. Fantastic excitement towards the end of the half there, and a last-minute chance that really should have been converted. How would you review the first half?
Jordan were desperate for the half-time whistle. A regroup and a rethink is imperative to rescue this.
Substitution on the field. Number 11.
Here we go again then.
Coming on to replace him.
This half might require them to produce a plan A, B and C. Levelling the score is easier said than done, but that will be the target. Get back on terms and then use that momentum to go again.
No way through there. Passes short and sharp. Alexander-Arnold. Osimhen. I think that's a corner. Yes, it is. Defending of the desperate variety. There's the shot! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
That's a little unfortunate. He had a lot of people worried then.
He's had it taken off him. It's a sweet ball, that. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. That has ended up in no man's land. Jordan come out this half somewhat altered.
Well, I'm assuming that this is going to end up as a tactical change, Peter.
And here's a chance. Yes! And they are pulling clear here.
It was wonderful vision to see the movement ahead. And how about the weight of that pass? Ideal.
Galatasaray find a position of real strength now. And he's heaved it away. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
The attendance for this match was 81,007.
Gently done. Oh, sweet feet. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Oh, well played. Amrabat. That's headed upfield. Jordan finding their passes. Jordan are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Galatasaray can breathe again, just.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
He's had it nicked away. Kubo, Son Heung-min. Real chance! It's in!
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
After 69 minutes is...
So, just a consolation, or is there a way back from here? Now it's Ribery. Nicely weighted ball. Oh, that was vital.
Substitutions taking place.
Decent hit! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
Haaland deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
Passing is crisp and sharp. Well, the ball just didn't work out. Big chance! That was a good run. The defence looked beaten there. Looking for the run. Oh, and he's through the middle. He's found a way through. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. That's ripped. Has a goal! It's a goal!
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
So there's going to be another change here. This is threatening to become a really good game.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up. Something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Substitution.
Can he put it away? No mistake. And he is just ripping it up. Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Well, his appreciation of space then was absolutely exceptional. A moving genius.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
Well, he's made this game all about him. He's got a fantastic appetite for goals.
Hits one! A real chance and a real let-off.
Son Heung-min did so well to make use of the little space that was afforded to him. It wasn't easy, that.
Havertz. Forwards and with intent.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
That has been slung wide. And there's the shot!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
There will be 5 minutes added time.
5 minutes to add. And he cuts out the supply. And it's Van Dijk. He's a sharp little ball. And the shot! And that is certainly not what he had in mind. He's looking wide. Played back in. Picked out brilliantly. And the shot! Oh, that's incredible! Late in the day, this could well be it! Simplicity itself.
Well, that defence is perplexed by the fact they've allowed him the space.
Jordan, and that's that. Jordan have done it with iron, with pragmatism, the sort you expect from a team like this. Admirable, enjoyable, and look how they reacted to that initial. So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped. Undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. And as you can see, we've already started here. And here's Mbappe. Kubo. Kubo was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. He's in space and looking for options. Liverpool have themselves a corner, I think. Yes, they do. Liverpool with the corner. They're first. And the header! And he's managed to get rid. Oh, looks like he's been taken out there. And it's Jordi Alba, played out wide. Now that's well seen too. Now it's Messi. And he's intervened well there. Now it's Mbappe. He's gone forward. Oh, that's well spotted. Played out towards the right wing.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. It's a sweet ball, that.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision because he had...
Kubo! Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Can he get it through? That is good alertness. Long ball looking to counter. Jordi Alba makes the interception. Merino. Havertz. Rashford. Jordan still without a single shot on target. Out of play for a throw. Oh, lovely bit of skill. And that's aimed into the middle. What a throw in. It's going to be another throw. Kubo gets a cross in.
That right side seems to have become a very good outlet for them now. Kubo clearly looking the key component now with the concentration on width. Well, the defence have two choices. Deal with the man or deal with the space.
That pass has been well intercepted. Son Heung-min. Here's Rodri. And it's Son Heung-min.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Lenormand. Rashford. He's found the way through. Now here's... Up he goes! Good delivery, but no joy.
Look, the defending wasn't too clever on that last chance. The cross had to be denied.
Liverpool have the chance to go the other way. And nicely intercepted. Oh, that's a key interception. And that's been won straight back. Jordi Alba. Busquets. And Kubo. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Alexander-Arnold aims beyond the defence. Yep, it's a corner. It's their second corner of the game. Tries a shot! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Oh, his instinct was brilliant, but not the finish.
Caicedo gathers from the goal kick. And he was quick to react. He's looking to set free a runner. Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Still waiting for the game's first breakthrough goal. And that's definitely not his best. And it's Rashford. Rodri. Caicedo gets over and intercepts. Messi. Oh, he's real chance! They've scored!
Well, players of his stature just live for moments like that. Another really important contribution as we near half-time, and it can make such an impact on each mindset. What about the pass, Peter? It was played so intelligently, and he picked out the perfect target.
Can he finish? Rashford! He is desperate to get on the score sheet, but not this time.
They're just lacking a cutting edge, Peter, and while that's fairly obvious, the rest of their attacking play is actually quite good.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Succumbs to... Oh, that's ambitious! No, that's been intercepted. Now it's Mbappe. McAllister. Kubo. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Well, a very decent watch up to now, but just the one goal so far. It has been competitive and combative throughout.
I thought that was a decent 45 minutes of football. Plenty of signs that both managers can take a lot of encouragement from. I would say the mood is neither overly negative nor positive. You still have to approach this like it's 0-0.
Jordan go in at half-time with a slender one-goal lead. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. That's going to go a long way. Son Heung-min.
Jordan are totally dominant in the middle of the park and no way through zone. That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
He's shifting through the gears here. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And there's green grass ahead of him. Picked out brilliantly. Can he put it away? It's in! And with that goal comes comfort. One sweeping move executed with deadly efficiency.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
So that's 2 now without reply.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
Oh, he's got that all wrong, and it's a penalty. Jordan present their opponents with the best possible chance here. Dealing with the pressure. And Neuer pulls off a sensational save.
Oh, once the save was made, the change to both mindsets could be hugely telling now.
He is through here. Oh, this looks sharp.
The match was 29,950.
Hoisted in. He's in plenty of space here. Oh, that's fabulous. He slid in and that has raised the temperature on the touchline. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Rashford gets into a good position. He's got tall. And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders. That's been cut out, well played. And that's put paid to a promising move. Now it's Mbappe. Nicely weighted ball. And the pass is intercepted. And they've got a throw.
Substitution on the field, number 15.
Oh, good steal, he just read it. Good looking ball.
Messi. Substitution.
Slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
That was just poor decision making and a weak execution.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. Busquets. Looking for options for movement. He's picked his way through. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Mbappe. Now it's Busquets. That has ended up in no man's land. Rashford is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No.
And the finish! In he goes again. And he hits the net. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, listen, last line of defence and you don't get it right, then you're paying a visit to your net.
Liverpool get themselves back into contention.
I think they've done so well to get back in it, but it's important now that they don't become over-eager in chasing another. They only need one more chance. Patience is key.
And Messi! Great chance! And that could have brought them level.
Oh, they really needed him to put that away.
And here's Inzaghi. He's had it taken off him. That's a sharp pass. Now it's Messi. Oh, there's a probing ball.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Very much into the last knockings.
Jordan can afford to settle on seeing this one out by running down the clock, I think.
Looks to go up and over. And it's Messi. Messi running with the ball. Rashford, he has found the way through. Rashford with the cross. Jordi Alba attempts a clearance.
There will be 3
Kubo.
minutes added time.
Oh, that's nice. Jordi Alba gets across and deals with it. And the ball's gone astray. Looking for the runner. Oh, he couldn't quite make it. Shapes to shoot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase. Rashford! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well. And time is up. Jordan can finally smile now. They have held on in a difficult watch for both sets of fans. A truly emotional roller coaster, that. Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot.
Hello,
Without a
everybody,
doubt, it is the
and
week's
welcome to
most
today's
eagerly
match.
awaited contest. A sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us. And we are glad to have you alongside us for it. Really is quite a sight to behold this. It feels like a big game, it looks like a big game. Mind you, they all do at this ground. The action has already started. Plays a delicate ball. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. Havertz. Knocks it out wide. Played back in. Couldn't quite squeeze that one through. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Danger averted for now. And he's managed to gift it back.
It's a privilege to see the defensive great that is Franco Baresi.
Absolutely.
A marvellous tactical brain married to good pace and a technical ease.
Owen. Sampdoria looking to pass their way through. He's picked his way through.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Looks to go up and over. And he's picked out the run. Shot a goal! It's in! That is how you do it! A goal to launch his new life, his new chapter.
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
So, a breakthrough already. Well played, well sorted out. Could move up a gear here. And it's Messi. He's looking to set free a runner. Big header! Harmlessly behind. Oh, there's a probing ball. To Roberto. Cruyff showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. That's a decent clearance. Jordan have reclaimed it. Makalele, he's gone for goal! Oh, he's been caught on it here. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare. The movement, oh, can he finish? Oh, that was a brilliant save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And we have our very first corner. Great chance! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Climbs up big! Van Dijk gets rid without sophistication. That's really nicely played. And that should get the job done. Lenormand defending his corner stubbornly. Stood up very well to his man. Well, that pass isn't the best. Aim forwards. Maicon cuts out the pass. Havertz spots it and intercepts. Fiddles it through. And the counter is on. And he's intervened well there. Keeper's got good distance on that. And he was quick to react. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Jordan clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Now it's Messi. Looking for the runner. Can he put it away? Now, who's going to be first to this? Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. That's a nicely measured pass. Amrabat. Oh, good spread. He's in plenty of space here. Cruyff. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Van Dijk kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Interesting ball. Chance here to counter. And it's Makalele.
There will be 1 minute added time.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Looking for options for movement. He's a sharp little ball here. Makalele. And the whistle goes for half-time. So the end of the first half, both teams have had their moments. There's been no shortage of talking points, but there has been just one goal, and that is the state of it at the break. 1-0.
Yeah, I like the fact that there was a genuine flow to this game, as well as intent. But I can't help feeling that their efforts deserved that little bit more.
Jordan leading a cagey game here. It's had its moments, and it's 1-0 at the break. So we're just settling back into this second half. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. Roberto Carlos promptly onto that, and that is that. Out towards the flank. That is good alertness. Baresi. Well, that looks a decent ball. Amrabat. Aims beyond the defence. Oh, he's been caught napping. That's a good ball out wide. Amrabat looking to add to his goal. And he's in on goal. And he's following up. And he hits the net. Two to the good. They have breathing space. That really was a thing of beauty, curled in effortlessly.
You know what was notable in that, Peter, was the fact that he didn't try to blast it. He chose placement instead and delivered a peach.
Substitution on the field, number 17.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
To replace him is
Jordan are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
substitution.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease.
Well, they've stamped some authority on things, but how much more authority can be generated?
And here's Mbappe. That's been cut out, well played. Havertz, Merino. That's headed upfield. And Dijk gets over and intercepts. Not the most accurate pass.
The attendance for this match was 80,314.
Can he get it through? Oh, what a ball! Sampdoria can breathe again, just.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
And he cuts out the supply. That's good running with the ball. And here's the chance to counter. Some resolute defending there.
That was lovely, that.
He's found a way through. Makaleli. Real chance! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Jordan still have the cards to affect this game. Good spot, he's seen the run. Makaleli cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up on that, and quickly.
Searching ball that into space. Makaleli threads one in. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Sampdoria have a free kick. Looking here to alter the direction of the game. This certainly looks appetising, well within shooting range. Inzaghi with the clearance. Thinks one through. Oh, well played, well played. Hakimi. That is ended up in no man's land. And it's lofted through here. Mbappe. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. It's their second corner of the game. Rashford gets it away. Oh, that is a nice touch. And it's played forward. Adams kept his eye on it, and he's there. Gets his pass away. Rashford, he is onto this. Oh, smashing header! Chooses to go back. Had a shot. They are rampant! And the lead is 3! It is surely done! He knows it's taken a big and very kind deflection, but he is claiming it nonetheless. Jordan preparing to celebrate. They are potentially 90 minutes away from promotion. They just need a single point. It would be, no question, the biggest point of this campaign. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena. Absolutely perfect for a game of this nature. We have already started here. Jordan cannot afford to slip up here. Terrific support, and they're going to need it all. Hakimi. Now then, the ball's come loose. And it's Grealish. He is through here. No, it's not getting there.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel.
It's Son Heung-min! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
It didn't quite come off on this occasion, but it only needs a gentle tweak.
Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Son Heung-min! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
And he gets rid in a hurry. Milan are looking to go forward now. That's gone for a throw-in. Great chance! There it is!
Well, once more, it's him. And we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible. Perhaps deserves a little bit of sympathy here because that's a goalkeeper's nightmare. It's clear that the keeper was unsighted by his defence, and by the time he picked up the flight of that, it was too late.
Shot a goal! It's there! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, they say all goalkeepers are crazy, and after that, maybe there's some truth in it.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
He has found a way through.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Good spot, he's seen the run. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Van Dijk gets rid without sophistication. And he's had a hit! What a hit! What a hit! A rocket anthem! He's got himself an absolute peach. The breakaway clinical and clean, and the finish unerring.
Quick, decisive and unerring. A textbook example of how to turn defence into counter-attack. That'll do for me every time.
Milan get themselves back into contention.
Listen, goals change games, and that has changed the whole complexion of this one. They have the momentum now.
Rodri wins the duel this time. That's a shade optimistic. Mohamed Salah chasing after it. Nice interception, well timed. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Milan clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
And here's Mohamed Salah. That's a good ball out wide. Roberto Carlos cuts out the pass. Grealish. Interesting ball. Now it's Odegaard. Odegaard! In for the pieces! And yes, it's there! They are right back in business.
Well, we're all back to square one, but I hope this game opens up from here. It looks as if it could happen.
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Look, that's one of the first things you learn, whether you're a striker or not. Just anticipate a goalkeeping parry or spillage, and sometimes you'll get lucky. It'll come your way.
We have ourselves a real game here.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Now it's Rashford. Rashford showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. That's an excellent interception. And he thumps it clear. He's got away. He saw the danger and he went crashing in. And Dijk did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Face to face, there's the shot! Yes, it's in! And the message is clear. The only way is up.
Well, you've always got to have players that are willing to make the runs. And when you keep plugging away, that will happen.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Rodri, out to the left it goes. Rashford, and he's managed to get free. And again, he's sorted that out terrifically. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Can he get it through? Now it's Messi. He's found a way through. And Messi! And that is doing no harm at all.
Jordan were again presented with an opportunity to break and look very, very threatening.
Rudiger. And it's Salah. Milan finding their passes. Oh, he's found support out wide. He's shifting through the gears here. Rashford crosses. And the whistle goes for half-time. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half. Well, time to catch your breath after a manic first half. Goals and more goals, but only one between them.
Today's lottery numbers. Please watch the screen if you have a ticket.
Whistle goes, and we start the second half. Out of play for a throw. Roberto Carlos. Well, that looks a decent ball. He's picked his way through. Oh, this looks sharp. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Now it's Grealish, and he skips past his man. Defending of the desperate variety.
Milan making a fresh attempt to release someone in behind from back to front, and this is something different.
Oh, easy pickings there. Gets his pass away. Oh, that's fabulous. Can he finish? He has done it! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control.
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
Jordan take a two-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
Listen, it's up to them now how they think about it from here, because for me it's crying out for them to force the issue.
Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
Rudiger gets over and intercepts.
That dugout has had some relief at least, but now the harder work starts. They've got to push for more.
Substitution on the field. Number 11.
So, time for changes
Messi.
on both sides, actually.
Number 17. Son Heung-min. Coming on the field. Number 10. Number 7.
Mikel Merry. Odegaard!
Substitution.
And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Milan are showing good urgency, but they have to place more emphasis on service into the box.
This match was 80,607.
Merino. Rudiger carries the ball down the right. That looks a good ball through. He has found the way through. Kamavinga. Played out to the left flank. And the counter is on. He's got away. Hits one. Kubo. And it's there. And they are cruising away. And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that fate.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
So now the difference is 3. Ball is over the line. Amrabat. Short changes him with that pass. Alexander-Arnold gets a foot in here, and the counter-attack is on for Milan. Oh, what a mistake! Jordan do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Well timed, excellent interception. Threads one in. Cross goes in there. Marquinhos getting this one clear. Jordan have their second corner now. And it's hoisted clear. Milan have the chance to go the other way. And that is a little undercooked. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Now it's Rashford. And he's had it nicked away. And now the breakaway. Kamavinga. Oh, this is a terrific run. And that pass isn't the best. And here's Grealish. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Jordan needed that, they really needed it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Rashford. Oh, he's put a shade too much on that.
Oh, it's great work in terms of both purpose and intensity.
Now it's Mohamed Salah. Merino. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. It's a sharp pass. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger.
This is the time you need that pace.
They really do have to make something of this. And he's there to clear it. Decent hit! Distributed tidily. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Decent progress down the left. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. Mohamed Salah might just make this. Fiddles it through. Oh, that's a key interception. That'll be a throw. That's been cut out, well played. And that's it. A win, a triumph, a time to crank up the music, charge the glass. This So without question, it is one of the most awaited, most anticipated days on the footballing calendar. So many teams, so many ambitions, and only a handful will go forward to achieve those ambitions. That is the nature of our fascinatingly competitive game. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena, absolutely perfect for a game of this nature. And already we're underway here. And he's managed to gift it back. Now it's Eto. Gently done. And the pass is intercepted. And they're back on the ball again. Now that looks a decent ball. And here's Son Heung-min. Oh, such a clever touch. Roberto Carlos. He's picked his way through. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
There's no doubt that this fella's contribution will be highly important. It's the one and only Philip Lahm.
And what do you consider his greatest quality, Jim?
Well, it's hard to name just one because he's such an outstanding player on so many fronts, but I'd say his tactical nous, a man who can single-handedly turn defence into attack, and he's capable of playing anywhere on either flank. And when you add in the vision and creativity of a central playmaker, there's nobody else like him.
Pass somewhat off target. Bullet threads one in. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Havertz, Rashford. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. It's a pretty loose pass. Cruyff, interesting ball. Gets his pass away. Big chance! Goal! Bayern Munich! And Bayern Munich take the lead!
Perhaps deserves a little bit of sympathy here because that's a goalkeeper's nightmare. It's clear that the keeper was unsighted by his defence, and by the time he picked up the flight of that, it was too late.
Bayern Munich have broken through. It's 1-0.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
And claimed it back swiftly.
Jordan really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Shifted upfield.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Nicely weighted ball. That's headed upfield. Amrabat. Now it's Messi. Son Heung-min. He's shifting through the gears here. Rodri. And now the breakaway. That's a good run down the left. Son Heung-min is sporting a guilty look after that.
Clearly is miffed having made the run and not get picked out.
Played back in. Son Heung-min. Son Heung-min. It's a sweet ball, that. He's a sharp little ball here. Defending was strong and firm. Bullet. Havertz cuts it out. Fiddles it through. Knocks it out wide. Always onto this. Decent hit! Oh, taken with style. And there's the goal they've been looking for. Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Yeah, and all engineered, Peter, by some smart running and movement. That's already something to admire, but how about the pass? Just wonderful. Loved it.
Bayern Munich are doing very nicely, thank you.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Well read, nice interception. Can he get it through? Rashford. Oh, that's neat. Decent ball. Punched away. Rodri. Messi.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Hakimi. Well, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. And it's really well manoeuvred.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable
And
here.
he's picked out the run. He's found a way through. Shot a goal! Well, now it's a race for the ball. A really close shave and the last action of the first half. Reflections on the first half?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
Substitution on the field, number 17.
And the second half gets underway.
Number 11, Messi.
Look, before they might get too carried away with thoughts of getting back into the game, they can't afford to slip up and concede another. The next goal becomes crucial.
Messi. Van Dijk can get it clear. And it's Rijkaard. Hakimi promptly onto that, and that is that. Played into space out wide. Not the most accurate pass. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
That's a sharp pass. That has been slung wide. Some resolute defending there. Hit into the middle. Real chance! Really well taken goal. The second half off to a spectacular start. That was a given. It always was.
It's a simple game. A striker's job is to find the space as often as possible, and he did exactly that.
Jordan get themselves back into contention.
Scoring early in this half just takes the pressure off now and allows them a chance to be a bit more patient in trying to level things up.
Mikel Merino is onto it in a flash. Havertz.
The attendance for this match was
And he was quick to react.
80,113.
Lenormand. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising.
Jordan showing a little more urgency now, and to be honest, Peter, this is...
He's through, it's one-on-one, Messi! Oh, he hit that sweetly.
Oh, the contact was as crisp as it comes. The direction was the issue.
Eto'o. That's the throw. And it's Messi. Jordan do have options. Oh, shooting chance! It's in!
Yeah, great movement and great use of space to get on the end of the pass, and that pretty much did it.
Bayern Munich take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
Well, everything is going to plan, Peter. A day for a regular managerial heartbeat, at least for one.
Roberto Carlos. Roberto Carlos just loves to go forward whenever he can. Havertz. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Cruyff wins the duel this time. Well, the defence proved infallible then. Oh, he's been caught napping! Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Filippo Inzaghi. And here's Rashford. It's Rashford! And that's a real chance missed.
Well, that's a real shame, because it could have led to a real momentum shift.
Lam. And it's Cannavaro. Roberto Carlos. Aim forwards. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Merino. And here's Inzaghi. Merino. And no, he couldn't find the finish.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
And now they can spring out of defence. Lam making good progress on the right-hand side. Roberto Carlos. Lam carries the ball down the right.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple. And that is as far as it goes. Jordan perhaps ended up out of ideas and out of steam. Some warm applause and acknowledgement of the... Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. And nobody in this atmosphere can hide from the truth about how much this game matters. The scene overflows with colour and passion. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Mbappe. They've got to be quick to recover this. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And a shot. Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And we have our very first corner. And it's hoisted clear. And now they can spring out of defence. Could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing. Mbappe. There is from Ribéry. Just a smashing player, Jim.
Yeah, and I'm sure we'll see an awful lot of him out on the wing here, Peter. He'll inject an awful lot of energy and pace into this team's attack, but he's also got an eye for a killer ball. That's why he's racked up so many assists at club level.
Yeah, double figures every season is the norm for him. Great numbers.
Yeah, can't argue with stats like that.
Busquets cuts it out. Turns back here, probably the best option. Bellingham. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, neither side has really grabbed.
There's the shot! Oh, that is rather wayward.
That's the threat he carries, Peter, running at defences like that. If only he managed to retain his composure.
Jordi Alba picks it up from the goal kick. And he's straight offside. Oh no, he's got that wrong. Over to the left. He's got away. Oh, nice touch.
That's a modern defender's instinct from a modern coach's mindset.
He's tried one! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Rashford clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
And the shot! And it's a goal!
Perhaps deserves a little bit of sympathy here, because that's a goalkeeper's nightmare. It's clear that the keeper was unsighted by his defence, and by the time he picked up the flight of that, it was too late.
Jordan have taken the lead.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out.
Busquets. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Lenormand gets it away. Has a shot! A real chance and a real let-off.
Well, I think a little eagerness just got the better of him. He may have been thinking about back-page headlines there.
And it's Rashford.
That was lovely, that.
Ribéry. It's a really well-measured ball. And he's managed to get free. Hakimi. And the pass is intercepted. Mbappe. Nicely aimed pass. Tries a shot! It's a loose ball. Oh, he's been caught napping. And the keeper couldn't hold it. And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Van Dijk. Busquets. Oh, super ball. Can he finish? Really well taken goal. They have come roaring back.
Oh, listen, the writing was on the wall. It looked like this was going to happen, and it has. The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Oh, look, Peter, I was on the fence before a ball was kicked, and I still haven't moved.
Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Busquets. And it's Ribéry. Now Mbappe. Over to the other side. Saka. That is good alertness. Safi Sali. Now it's Bellingham. Bellingham! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Great chance! Oh, taken with style. And the comeback is complete.
Well, when it's pieced together as efficiently as that, it's a joy to watch.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way. Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
He has found a way through. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Safi Sali has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
So, third corner of the game. Tries a header! No, he didn't quite meet it right. And he cuts out the supply. Oh, good-looking ball. And it's Rashford. He's a sharp little ball here. He's found a way through. He's going to be disappointed with that. Ribéry. He's shifting through the gears here. There's the whistle for half-time. So on the whole, a very competitive game so far. Goals for both sides, neither in true command. Anything could still happen in this game. So we reach the halfway point.
Oh, what a half. It's been pulsating and totally absorbing. We're actually headed for a potential classic if this carries on. This is insanely good.
Please turn your attention to the screen for information provided by the local police.
Substitution on the field, number 17, Son Heung-min. Coming on the field is number 7, Filippo Inzaghi. Substitutions taking place.
There's the start of the second half.
Jordan can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Ribéry. No, that was never going to make it. Amrabat.
Rashford really added the width there thanks to his willingness to make the run.
That's a smartly directed ball. Showing great feet there.
Yeah, it looks like a change of approach, and it may just freshen things up.
Hakimi wins the duel this time. Jordan come out of the tunnel having undergone a change at half-time.
Well, we're certainly going to see a change in personnel. We'll see if the system changes with it.
Now it's Messi. And Messi! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Messi really looked as though he had chosen correctly then, and yet we quickly realised he hadn't.
He's through here. Mohamed Salah, he's picked his way through. Interesting ball. Oh, that's neat. Now it's Inzaghi. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Oh, that's fabulous. Ruben Dias does well to stand firm and defend it.
The attendance for
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Now this is an adventurous run down that left-hand side. There's the hit! Oh, the ball's run loose here.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Very nicely done. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. The ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. Rashford is eyeing up his options in the middle.
That's what has to be done now, no question about it.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
He is through here. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Now it's Mohamed Salah.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Mohamed Salah. Well timed, excellent interception.
Jordan may only be one behind, but they're showing much in terms of threatening parity.
Genuine physical edge about this game. It is quite attritional.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
No way through. It's a promising run he's making on the right. Great hit! And that is wildly off target.
Jordan were again presented with an opportunity to break and look very, very threatening.
Time for a change in personnel. And it's Messi. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Gently done. Now that looks a decent ball. Can he latch on to this? Jordan are in a tearing hurry to save themselves here.
At least they're going about it.
Vinicius Junior! Havertz getting this one clear. That's really well cleared. Gets his pass away, and he welcomes it in. That's been cut out, well played.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
That's a lovely pass. Messi. Oh, good spread. Shot a goal! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Well, that's just unfortunate. Really, really unfortunate.
Two added minutes has been indicated.
That has not gone well. Time added on will be 2 minutes.
Oh, great feat that.
And that is expertly dealt with. And the referee brings it to a close. A game that is a tale of one that got away. A position of great promise they established, but they lost momentum, they lost intensity. They